Jeremy Scahill, the author of Blackwater, The Rise of the World's Most Powerful Mercenary Army, and we're standing here in front of the Minnesota State Capitol where an anti-war demonstration is just beginning here at the Republican National Convention. The crowd behind me is smaller than demonstrations we've seen in past years against the war. And a large part of the reason for that is because the Obama campaign has effectively co-opted segments of the anti-war movement, the anti-war crowd, into the infrastructure of that political campaign, making Obama's candidacy reign supreme over a broader anti-war movement. Now, the people who are here are probably in large part of a committed core who are dedicated to ending the war regardless of who's in power. There also, I would imagine, are a sizable minority of people here that are actually die-hard Obama supporters. The reality, though, for those who really follow the politics of the war in Iraq and the war in Afghanistan, is that we once again have two candidates that both are running on somewhat of a pro-war platform. McCain, it's clear. The Republicans could run a head of lettuce for president, and the base would embrace that head of lettuce and talk about how the head of lettuce is patriotic, etc. And they managed to find a candidate who's slightly less charismatic than a head of lettuce. But the real relevant question is, if Obama wins, what's he going to do? Well, we heard him at the Invesco Stadium the other night calling for an escalation of the war in Afghanistan. Maybe he'll downsize and rebrand the Iraq occupation, but he could well replace it by Afghanistan becoming the Democrats' war. And so the central issue, I think, for people here today is not who you're going to vote for on November 4th, but what you're going to stand for on November 5th.